am a multi-niche content creator, and I'm sharing with you today how to make the water bread as well as a gift basket or a bread basket for a loved one or a neighbor or a friend. We're going to dive in because there's a couple of things we need to get done. So far, I've already let my bread uh, proof and on its second rise. So all we got to do is assemble it, put it in the hot water. That should be going. Yes, almost ready. And then we're going to put our focus on the basket. I already have some bread already done just so that it wouldn't take so long to assemble everything. So let me adjust the camera. Okay. Here, all we got to do, now I'm going to have to oil my fingers just a little bit. Well, where you guys from? Let me wet my hand a little bit there so I can not pick up so much dough. And I'm using olive oil and I use all-purpose flour. Now, where you guys are from, don't forget like, share, and subscribe now. All right, we're going to turn that out. And we're going to make these dough balls. I think my ring is in the way here. How was your weekend? Now, you guys have to engage and talk to one another. It feels super, super soft. And I don't want to over knead it because it'll make the bread tough. All right. That feels really good. Now, the first thing we're going to do is put it in the water, okay? And then it'll go in the oven. All right. So, bravo. All righty. Let me adjust the camera a little bit. That way you can see me put it in the water because I need this working space for the actual basket. I'm just going to put these in and let them cook 3 minutes. They say about 3 minutes on each side, okay? That way you can see. All right, then we're going to clean this workspace and get ready to make the bread basket. And then I'll come back and turn over the bread. And it'll be ready for the oven. So the next thing we're going to do, let me grab this. Put it over here. Now, I'm going to adjust the camera again and we're going to dive in. So let's say you already made the pre-assembled bow. But let's just say you have a neighbor or a friend that you want to surprise and be a blessing to. I had some extra bread that I made. So what I would do first is I would line my basket. Let's say you could use something as simple as a towel, or I'm going to show you something even simpler that I decided to do on my own, is come up with I don't know, are you guys familiar with the paperless paper towel? but I decided I would use that. But did you not know if you make a warm rice bag, you can put it in the bottom? Let me see if I can show y'all this better. You can take a rice bag, warm it up just a little bit. I would use a paper bag. Then put your lining over it. Let me take the biscuits out. Put them in there. Or rolls. Put them in. Or you can do something like, let's just say, add some honey. Okay, we got that in there. I have a jar that I'm going to set here, and I have apples. I'm going to put these apples in this jar. They are already cooked in cinnamon and sugar. I saved the slices so the individual can mash them or use them in a apple tortilla, or they can turn it into a preserve if they wanted to with biscuits, waffle, or just want it on top of some toast, okay? I wanted to preserve the shape of it. But now, watch this. Once